And hey, we're live.
Hey,
Hey!
everybody.
Hello.
God, we're guys. We don't have that many spells left, and we're an all caster party.
Fine.
It's fine. I have 2 level 1 slots, it's 2 level 3 slots, and we're good to go. It's fine.
I don't know what
I
you're
have-
talking about. I've got half my spell still.
Shut up! Shut up, Warlock.
You're the one who should shut up. I've got one spell, and I've been holding on to it for, like, what, 17 rounds?
That's fair.
I was gonna say,
Here I
don't...
am. Here I am with my 2 level 1s and my 5 sorcery points. Wait, when did I get 5? Oh God, that's not good.
I do have some remaining, because luckily, mostly what I've been using is Spirit Guardians. Mostly.
If it's
What?
not broke.
Let's see. What do I have? You know, I could always just go ahead and just like I could always just go on ahead and just like Indiana Jones or the Bible, put a boulder in front of a hole, and just we can go ahead and be like, let's take a rest. There's gonna be a lot of snakes when I move this, but I still say we should make just a corpse pile in one room and seal it up with the corpse pile, and we'll be fine.
Well, we also have to deal with the, like, Dark Souls bosses that we brought out. Those armored snack boys. And I'm just sitting here with 12 HP.
I still got a 21 armor class and fucking 3 level 2 smites going on.
I'm at less than a quarter of my usual health, and plus side, I still have 3 spell slots left, including 1 level 2 and 3 level 1s. Bad news, that level 2 spell slot's about to get used.
I could use your unconscious body as a flail. That is an option. Yeah.
That is sadly a valid option. I don't like that as a valid option.
Oh, we got 2 people on the table. All right, I can go ahead and dual wield flails. That's fine. We'll dual wield people.
People are weapons.
And weapons are people.
Weapons.
Yeah. I mean, I'm in the air at the moment. You might have to reach a bit, but you know, you'll eventually grab me. It reminds me of the pigs are people and people are pigs thing I saw on a podcast one time. A dude who said it goes like it's a perfect religion. You can't blow holes in it.
Yeah, no, I was playing Bravely Default last night, and a whole sub-quest is based around the fact one character does not want to eat mountain ham. And I was more concerned with, okay, how are we getting pigs at this elevation? Pigs and like, elevation don't work.
Pigs are badasses.
I mean,
They
yes,
are
they're also
bringers of life
delicious.
and death.
Pigs do what they want.
Pretty much, yeah. If you let a pig out in the wild that was domesticated, it'll take like maybe a week for them to go back to being feral. It does not take long.
I mean, that's fine, but I don't see or hear about many mountain pigs.
Yet. No one has ever tried.
Fair enough. Next time I talk to Spoiled Chestnut about livestock, I will ask them about creating an army of mountain pigs. I'm
just imagining they're still incredibly impressive boars, but they have that goat ability where they can defy physics and climb up mountains.
You know, technically they can because they have hooves instead of having toes. That is the secret.
Oh, Lord.
Steve Arnold gets it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to kick us over to the live scene. So, whenever you're ready, Milla.
All right. Yep. And I am all ready with everything else I need here. So, let's just go ahead and just dive right into it with a nice cold blank open. Welcome one and all to session 30 of Chult of Personality. When last we left the expeditionaries, Elise, the Wood Elf Ranger Fighter, Zeno, the Half-Elf Sorcerer, Wick, the Squashling Cleric, Enoch, the Human Warlock, Dan, the Half-Elf Witch, and the newfound ally in Tyrant Bane of Omu, the Minotaur Paladin. The party continues their assault on the forces of Rasta Sea inside the Fane of the Night Serpent. Tyrant Bane showed off his tactical prowess on one front, while the rest of the party engaged with an apothecary with zombie servants, and yet more Malisons in a pit-filled room with snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? As our heroes trudge through further and further, will they prevail against the forces of Rasta Sea? Will they secure the final puzzle cube from his clutches? And will we ever get out of initiative? Let's find out right now as we continue where we last left off.
Asking the real questions.
Mega Man?
Why did it have to be snakes? The answer may surprise you.
The answer is because shut up. It's
No, that was the
Did I
potions.
forget my water? I did. Oh no. I'll have to get that.
I mean, you've got time before you hit your point.
I do, that's true. Okay, I'm gonna go get my water. I wanted to see what turn I was at. Okay, I'll be right back.
Scamper!
Oh crap, I have to refine. Okay, there's the map. Dear
I lied. I
All
had
right.
my water. It was just hidden.
Mhm.
I've been there.
Ah, yes. It did not want to be drank.
Stealth water.
Stealth water.
Alright, so let's go ahead and start with the top of the initiative once more with Elise.
Okay, let's see. Gotta find out where we're at here. Okay.
You currently see that there are two heavily armored Yuan-Ti that are making their way around various points along the catwalks. One is currently engaged with Orvex. The other is right next to you and Zeno. And there's one other Yuan-Ti that's bringing up the rear behind the other heavily armored Yuan-Ti.
Alright. Shit. Would I still get an attack of opportunity if I tried to break off? Because there is a wall here, and Zeno is also in the way.
Yep. I would argue you would have 3/4 cover from where you're at.
Okay. I'll risk the AOT. I'm gonna...
Alright.
5, 10... Actually, yeah, no, 5, 10... I'm gonna get behind Kwasha.
Alright, let's see. Huh, I forgot to pull up their stats as well. Let's see, with a spear, that's a... Does a 19 hit with 3/4 cover, so that would be a +5 bonus for your AC.
That would put me at a 21 AC, which misses.
Okay. So yeah, he goes to thrust with a spear through the door, and he just misses you as you step back.
Alright, gonna get behind Kwasha, and I am going to, as my action, use my final level 2 spell slot to 2nd level Cure Wounds myself.
Okay.
And that is, heck yeah, that is a whole 18 points of healing.
Respectable.
And I can't do anything else with my bonus action, so that's gonna have to be turn.
Alright. Next up is Tyrant Bane. You are currently engaged with one Brood Guard to your right, and there's one other that has just dropped one of your brothers in arms.
All right. We'll go ahead and swing at the one available right to our right.
Okay.
Okay, we will do... Forgot what I had out. Battle Axe? That sounds appropriate. Battle Axe. A Minotaur favorite. Nope.
A natural 1 for a total of 7 will miss.
18.
That will hit.
All right. That is a 5.
You raise your battle axe in an upward slash from the bottom right towards the upper left, leaving an impressive gash across the chest of this brood guard as blood sprays out even further and he collapses onto the floor dead.
All right, we're gonna move 10 and engage the other one. Whee!
All right. Next up will be Kawasha. As he kind of goes to ponder the situation that's in the other room. He's going to... how risky is he feeling? He's going to take a step right here. And he's going to extend his hand out, and he's going to ready a spell. As he extends both of his palms forward. Get around behind me if you can! I can see if I can push them backwards more. And he's gonna hold his action to cast a Thunder Wave when other people get past him and other people are able to get out of there. Next up will be the other Sunblades. This Sunblade's gonna move up the flank over here. We'll say this one's going to run around the corner. He's just gonna lower his horns and just charge him. And manages to hit.
He's in the Minotaur mosh pit now.
Yep, and he just lowers his horns and just leaves 2 massive gashes along this brood guard. He was still looking very rough, but he collapses onto the floor dead. So this one moved 5, 10. Seeing the other 2 brood guards over here, he's going to ready his... I believe you said you gave them short swords from the bag, right?
Scimitars.
Scimitars. Yeah, this one's going to ready a scimitar action in case any of these brood guards here get close. Which will then bring us to Orvix, and yeah, he is not in a very good spot, so... He will, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20... He's going to use a cunning action to disengage.
Woo!
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to dash outside the room. And 15, 20, 25, 30. That will put him right to there. And that's all he can do. Enoch, it's now your turn.
Alright, well, Enoch's just gonna look to Wick. Wick, check on everybody as Enoch runs over here, slams his hand on the ground, and sends out a wave of nanomachines as I use my only remaining spell slot to cast Slow, which fills up that entire room.
Okay, so that's gonna be a whole bunch of wisdom saves.
Yep.
That includes me and Dan, though.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
But it's creatures that he can choose.
Okay.
And I don't have
okay.
to see them either.
Mhm.
Perfect.
That's why I said Eddie sends out a wave of nanomachines. The nanomachines see the targets. So that's 4 of them.
Thanks,
All
Linux.
right.
Nanomachine,
So-
son.
It's a bad time to mention that I just bought and have been listening to non-stop the Metal Gear Rising Revengeance soundtrack.
Good.
So this gladiator up here rolled a nat 20. The other one next to Zeno. Oh, what's their wisdom save? He fails.
Whew.
And the Malison that's in the back
Dan and
also
Dylan,
failed.
You owe me.
Alright, anything else for your turn there, Enoch?
At that point, so I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4, 5. And Enoch will move down here, preparing for an escape.
Alright.
Oh, also,
Senna, what's your turn? Oh,
one second.
I'm sorry.
Bonus action. He'll dismiss his sword, so now he's no longer under suggestion.
Alright. Fair enough.
Alright, so seeing that they're both going slow now,
Ah!
or is it
You
just
can make a quick perception check real quick, I'll say. Or insight.
I'm gonna go insight because that's the better stat. 16.
Yeah, you can see as the armored individual next to you is, as he's going to pull back his spear, it looks like he's remarkably slow, like a lot slower.
Alright, so guy right in front of me, I'm just gonna hit a firebolt right in his chest.
Alright, because you'll be doing that within 5 feet, this will be a disadvantage.
For me or for him?
For him, or for you to hit him.
Damn it.
Yeah, a natural one for a 7 will miss.
Well, he's gonna, like, what I was gonna do is like, oh shit, whoosh, and then,
Alright. So you make your way over to there. Anything else?
I have a feeling that slowness was you. Thank you.
Enoch just pukes on your shoes because he is poisoned.
I probably deserve that. Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, so.
I'll start with the moonbeam.
Alright, that's gonna be. Oh, yeah, because they're both slow, they have -2. Oh, wait, no.
Just
That's
dexterity
con save.
and just AC and dexterity, sadly.
Damn.
Let's see. So, that. The bulky dude passed while the bulky dude failed while the one behind him passed. So. Alright, so that's 8 points of damage to him. And then the full. Actually, no. That's 4 points for him. And then 8 points on the other one. As this Yuan-Ti is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, because he does not like the fact that this
Well, he's
is all
also at half
happening. He
speed.
turns either. Yep, that's right, 15. So he's able to move to there. He points out and says, "After them, you fools! Do not let them escape!" As this one's gonna go 5, 10, 15. The other one's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. At this point, this provokes the reaction held by Kawasha as he channels his thunder wave right down through this hallway.
Good.
Wonderful.
Alright, so for the one in front, rolled in that 20. The one behind him also passed, so that's gonna be half of that. Decent damage though. That's, let's see, that down to 6 points of damage each. And because the creature in front is slowed, he can only make one spear attack against Kawasha. Let's see, Yeah, that's still gonna hit, though. So that's gonna be +4. So 10 damage. Yeah, Kawasha's starting to look rough. Up there.
At least he can't take reactions.
That's true. And Tyrant Bane, further down this hall, or into this Fane, there's a set of double doors that you notice down here, and you see pouring out from those doors, they fling wide open as 4 more of those brood guards are standing in front and guarding it. And these 2 brood guards that are in front of the portcullis here are just standing their ground, taking up a defensive position. And then 15, 20, 25, 30. And you see another group of Brute Guard currently making their way from the ramp. They're dashing in order to get to the bottom of the ramp over here. Over to there. And over to there. And that concludes their turn, which would bring us to Wick.
Okay. There are 2 pumpkins over there. Who needs help?
We do.
Which one?
Zeno is that I am not looking good. I'm actually at 11 HP.
Okay.
I'm hurt, but Zeno probably needs it a lot more than me.
Okay.
We're gonna do this at 2nd level. That cure wounds. So that is a 10. And do I have any more? I do. I have 1 more. I'm going to add my my little bonus to that. Where the heck is that? Just to make sure that I have it. I think it's a +3 if I recall correctly.
It should add your level to it, so it'd be a +7.
Oh, 19
There it is.
health back.
Cast a spell on a person that deals inclining damage or restores hit points. You can use a bonus
Alright.
action to use your channel divinity to add your cleric level. Yeah, you have a cleric level. Okay.
Oh, yes. Roll for your spirit guardians because those 2 gladiators are now enveloped in it.
Okay. Oh boy, bonus.
Spirit guardians. It's a bit. 13.
Alright, so they're both going to pass, so they'll take half damage. There, and there. Alright, anything else for your turn then?
Okay, so 10, 12. Yeah, so Zeno gets 19 health back. I got my bonus action, I got my action, I got my move. Yeah, I'm good.
Alright. Dan, it's now your turn.
Real
Well-
quick. Thank you.
Dan's gonna look around. Well, it's been real. Toodles. He's gonna fly over here, but before continuing his movement on the broomstick, he's gonna position his moonbeam right here.
Okay. So you will get 1 attack of opportunity because of the One gladiator that is right there, so he's gonna thrust up with a spear as you attempt to fly over.
Fair. But I also have mirror image up, so I realized this was a possibility.
Does a natural 20 hit you then?
That would hit, but let's see if it hits a mirror image instead.
Let's talk about this first.
Hang on there. That is a 3. Nope, that would hit me.
Oh boy. This is gonna hurt.
Good.
21 points of piercing damage.
Jesus. Dan is looking absolutely horrible now. Oh, okay. That hurt. I'm leaving now.
Question, does your movement require concentration?
It would, yeah.
Alright, so that'll be 21, so it would still be a DC 10 con save.
Okay. And I am a war mage. Warcaster, excuse me. 21. I'm sorry. 21.
Fitting, as that was also the damage you took. Alright.
Yeah.
Trying to see where you even are.
And since
right
they-
over our head.
And since they've entered the moonbeam.
Alright, that's gonna be 2 more. Con saves. That's a failure. That was caught. That could have been at 20, but it turned into another failure, so they'll each take 15 points of damage.
Nice. So I'm noticing in my inventory I have potions. Is it a bonus action or an action to do potions?
For yourself, I've been rolling a bonus action. If you're
Okay.
administering a potion to someone else, it would be an action.
Alright. Remember the grung that showed us a bunch of potion? I have a greater healing potion I would like to take, because I am near death.
Fair enough.
Alright, and that's 44 plus 4, right?
Correct.
Yes.
4.
Does remind me, I think I still have one standard healing potion too that I've been forgetting about.
I also have a standard, but I felt like when I have this low HP, I could use the greater. Shame about those 2 1s and 2s, but I'll take it. And that'll do it for me.
Alright, back to the top of the turn order with Elise.
Well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This is a ramp, correct, right here?
Yes.
Okay. If I go up high enough, am I able to shoot into both Quasha and Wick to this guy without like risk of hitting one of them?
Let's see. Just double checking what the space measurement that is. Let's see. That's the same.
Well, Wick's like 3 feet tall, so he really shouldn't be an issue.
Not even.
Yeah. So I'm more worried about Quasha. I know we don't rule like super crits on nat ones, so
Yeah. I'll say from where you're at, you can still easily see above Wick and Kawasha and still be able to hit the gladiator currently engaged with them.
well, it is that time again, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to once again cast Hunter's Mark on this guy right here. Here we go. 13.
Let's see. What's their armor normally?
They also get a -2 to that.
Yep. I'm just trying to think. Just misses, unfortunately.
Alright, the second roll. God dang it, 12.
Unfortunate, as that will also miss.
Alright. Can I see any further up this hill, by the way?
From where you're at, I'll say you can see probably 10 feet. I'll say you can see about a 5-foot square based on the ramp at. You can basically see right there.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's gonna be my turn.
Alright. Tyrant Bane, you hear another resounding clap and more fighting going on behind you. as you see more brood guards closing in on your position.
Let's see. This will be a risk, but we will give this a try. Can I my lay on hands to give 5 HP to the down Minotaur and bring him up?
Let's see. Oh, that's right. You could.
Sweet, that's what we're doing.
All right. As you go to lay your hands, and you just see the sunlight just sharply inhale as he begins to come to.
Let's see. That's gonna be my first action. Let's see. Time to do this. Gotta think about this carefully because I was counting on 2 snakes and now there are 8 more. That's a lot of snakes. Let's see. Brothers! Fall back!
Of course.
And then I will go ahead and rush. I will then go ahead and rush to this position. I'll hold them off! Uncas, move!
Alright.
Preparing an action to go ahead and smite the shit out of the first snake that comes through this hallway.
Alright, well, you did use an action for your lay on hands, but...
Oh, well, I will then just go ahead and be a wall. I'm 21 AC, let's go.
Fair enough. Kalasha, seeing as how dire this looks, he's gonna try one more time as he raises his hands up. As he's going to cast another Thunder Wave. This time at 2nd level. Let's see. Unfortunate that they both passed their saves, but they do take quite a bit of damage. Not bad.
Luckily, Kalasha can run away without getting hurt.
Mm-hmm. And he's going to look and take the same cue and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As he begins to fall back into the hallway there. As the Sunblades look back to you, Tyrant Bane, they nod, then they begin to... They're going to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That one gets to there. This one uses half his movement.
Sees a giant bull man running towards him. He just makes himself as skinny as possible along the wall.
Alright, so he uses half his movement to give it up. Then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This one's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Dashy gets into there. That's about all that he can do. Orvex is going to get behind you, Tired Bane, and he's going to load his crossbow and ready one more shot. This is my last bolt.
I'll crouch. I'll crouch with my axe attack. Shoot over me.
All right. Next up will be Enoch.
All right, Enoch is going to run in here, grab one of the pumpkins off of the dead zombies. Bonus action, eat pumpkin.
All right, consume.
I believe that was a death with Spirit Guardian, so it is a plus.
Oh.
Yep,
Bless.
that's 3d6.
Okay, Enoch is just like, eating this while poisoned, not a good idea. Thank you. And then, for the rest of his movement, he'll get down here. I'm going to try to get to the slaves. Because the slaves are in a completely opposite direction.
Alright. Next up will be Zeno then.
Well, make this short and sweet. Never met. He's just gonna go right here.
Alright.
He's just running away. He's like, I heard retreat, let's go.
Alright, next up are the Yuan-Ti. As these brute guards begin to just circle around there. Let's see, how smart are these guys? Not particularly. One's going to attempt to charge in towards you, Tyrant Bane, which will provoke the attack from Orvex. That will just miss, though, as the bolt just goes wide over the top of his head. Damn it! So then you're going to get bite in claws. Let's see. Have to grab those sheets here.
Oops, sorry, ignore that.
Alright, so the bite will miss. The claws. Once in that 20.
All right.
11 points of slashing damage.
Ooh. All right.
Oh, I just realized I didn't roll for the moonbeam again. Whoops.
Oh, yeah. Let's get to
also-
that right now.
I also have to do Spirit Guardians as well.
Yeah, so for the wisdom saves, they both fail the moonbeam.
I think that's solid 9.
So 9 points of damage for each of them. And roll damage for your Spirit Guardians there, Wick.
Already did.
I did.
Oh, you did. I scrolled up that far. Oh, there it is. 12. All right. So the one in front passed, so he takes 6. And the one behind him failed, and he is definitely looking like he is on death's door. As getting blocked right here, he's gonna make one attack. Oh, that's right. I forgot the saves for. Yeah. So he. Well, I'll resolve that. That is, that. So he's still gonna make one attack against the Sunblade. Right there. But misses. And then, like you just see as the heavy weight and the slowness begins to wear off on this gladiator in front of you. And That will then conclude their turns for now, which will bring us back to you, Wick.
Alright. Let's see. Entangle. We are going to do a guiding bolt on this lad right here.
All right.
19.
That will hit. Roll damage.
Woo!
16 radiant.
Oh, wow. You just take a good solid chunk out of him, but he is barely standing up.
Oh, heckies.
I think that is all I can do.
All right. Dan,
Right back.
it's your turn.
All right. I have a question. If I were to move like to here, would I still be able to see down the hallway? Because I'm thinking I'm gonna move the moonbeam once I see everyone else has gotten through.
Let's see. Considering that the hallways are about 10 feet high, the doors themselves are about 6 feet. So if you're going to be flying up, you would if you're right about here, you probably only see about like maybe 10, 15 feet into the room.
Okay. So then I'm gonna do some risky business then. I'm gonna move over to... I'd still be able to see down the hallway from there, potentially? Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna move over there, and I'm gonna hold my action to move the moonbeam into the dead center of the walkway. And the trigger is waiting for every one of my allies to go through.
All right. Sounds good. That'll then bring us to the top of the turn order and Elise.
Curiosity is not the priority at the moment because I was gonna see what's at the top of the ladder, but we kind of need to, abscond the fuck out of here. I've got this guy Hunter's Mark still, so we're gonna go ahead and make another shot.
Go ahead.
Come on, baby. 27.
That will hit.
8 piercing. Is he down?
As your arrow flies through, it finds purchase in a gap right underneath his neck, and Wick, you see as the arrow flies through, he slumps over to his left and just slides down against the wall, dropping dead.
Can I bonus action move Hunter's to the mark to the guy behind him?
You absolutely may.
All right. And then time for shot number 2. Hopefully I can go 2 for 2. 24.
That will also hit.
5 piercing, and I forgot last time, I forgot to roll all my damage, so there's all the damage.
Yep, and mirroring the exact same shot, except this time on the right shoulder, he also leans over to the opposite wall and slides down dead.
All right, Elise is gonna start moving. She's just gonna start booking it and just start yell, "Everybody out!" I'm gonna just head down this way
Okay.
because it's closer and it's a little bit more of a beaten path, but it'll just have to work for now.
All right. That'll bring us then to Tyrant Bane, as you have one brute guard currently engaged with you.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and do... Let's see. Everyone's going exactly where I need them to. Okay. We will go ahead and swing with a battle axe. 13.
That will just miss, unfortunately.
Oh, fuck me. Alright, the other one was a nat 1 on both sides.
And here we see we have the other elusive double natural 1.
1 in 400 chance.
Let's see. Everybody, get back to the main room. Go!
That'll then bring us to Kalasha. And where's Kalasha? Did he get buried?
Yeah, I think he's under one of the Minotaur. Oh no, wait, he's over here.
Oh. He kind of moves over to here. What are we doing? Are we standing on the ground or are we getting out?
We're
Leaving, I believe.
Falling back.
He's going to ready an action to produce flame as he just holds the mote in his hand. And he'll get ready to throw that if he sees somebody else approach. Now bring us to the Sunblades. As they will... One will stand over there. One's gonna dash over to here. And the final one will dash to right there on top of where the other Yuan-Ti's body's at. As they're gonna hold position there. Orvex is also going to fall back into the room. Coming action to dash. To put him right over here. That'll bring us to Enoch.
Enoch is just gonna start dashing over this way to try to get to the slaves. 1, 2, 3. Well, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, yeah. So Enoch ends right there because he's gonna start yelling for the slaves. This way if you want to live!
Alright. Roll a persuasion check for me.
Oh, great.
Does he get advantage because Does he get advantage because I did persuade a boy late earlier?
Sure, I'll argue persuasion with advantage.
Alright. Which is good, 15.
15. Once it gets to their turn, which I'll just go ahead and see what they go. Okay, they rolled a natural 1. We'll find out what happens on their turn. All right. So that will then bring us to Zeno.
Alright, so I keep forgetting, like, because I'm not a rogue, I don't get a bonus action dash, right?
Correct.
Like, can I take an action to move, double my movement, or?
Yeah, you can use your action to dash to double your movement.
So about here then. Need any help there? He's asking.
Right now Enoch's just leaning against the wall. Very tired, very sick. Just like throws up the hand, does the half and half motion.
Get over to me, I'll help you get out of here. And that's...
Alright. That brings us now to the Yuan-Ti's turn. This Yuan-Ti right here is still gonna keep attacking you, Tyrant Bane. With the bite, that's a miss. With the claws. Misses with a 17, so he's just manages to bite and slash at your shield, but not able to find any purchase. And as the rest of these Yuan-Ti just begin to saunter closer to the door. That concludes their turn, which will bring us to Wick.
Can I just bounce on Tyra Bane's legs, just like a kid, riding Dad's leg?
Don't worry, I
Yep.
got you. Okay, yeah, bounce.
Okay, well, that's gonna be a bunch of wisdom saves from the spirit guardians now. That one's a failure. That one's a failure. That one's a failure. The one in the middle and the back passed, so 13 points of radiant damage to each of them.
We may not have gotten far, but we have taken out nearly 20 of them.
Mm-hmm.
It is true. Frankly, believe it or not, I haven't taken a single freaking hit, so I'm actually fine. I'm just out of spells.
Wow.
I'm almost not
Like
down.
everyone's all like, "Oh God, we made a mistake." Like, this is fun.
This is fun. I'm really tired though. I've been doing a lot of running.
Though earlier when you were talking about how it'd be hard to hit Wick just with like friendly fire, I immediately just imagined Wick walking through like one of those action movie firefights in a warehouse, just bullets flying by. Oh, neat.
No, I got a very specific gift for this now. Hold on, just hang tight.
Oh, no problem.
Come on, give it to me. Okay, there it is. Good.
Perfect.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wick, the true tank of our party.
Oh, yes! Admiral Beckett all up in
Yep.
this. This is just business. Alright.
Lordy Luke, do I have any healing? Oh, hold on, I just want to check if this is concentration or not. That is concentration. But that's not. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. My very last spell, spiritual weapon. I'm gonna put it right smack dab in the middle.
Okay. Let me go ahead and patch it here. Watch
Who looks the most hurt?
Probably the one in front of Tyrant Bane, as well as the two on the adjacent corners of your spiritual weapon.
Alright. Smack that one.
Alright. So 17 does hit him.
Good.
So
good.
go ahead and roll the damage.
6 force.
6 force damage. Okay.
Just for the
So
sake
much
of
stuff in
giggles,
my way.
I'm just gonna put him there.
Alright.
Wick is most dangerous when he can just fully become Master Blaster.
Alright. Anything else for your turn then, Wick?
Lord, I wish I still had that one darkness thing. Oh well. Yeah, that's it for me.
Alright, that'll bring us to Dan.
Alright, Dan's gonna shout over to Tyrant Bane and Wick. Tyrant Bane, Wick! Hurry up! I can cover your exit with a moonbeam! And he's gonna hold an action to cast a higher level moonbeam right here. Once
I'm
they're
along.
actually out of the way.
I'm along for the ride.
Alright. Alright. And with that, that will then bring us to... Why did they not get added to the tracker? Next up will be the... slaves.
For some reason, I put the slaves
As-
under Orvex, I see.
Oh yeah, I see them in here.
He probably just added them.
Ah.
Let's see, I'm just seeing. Let's just see if I... Oh yeah, as 5, 10... Because this is the one you had persuaded to flee earlier. As the little boy from earlier finally gets his senses and just starts dashing. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25... 20, 25, 30... And he just kind of looks confused, and yeah, that's the only one you see making any effort to come past. Alright. That will then bring us... Oh, that's why the Alright, that will then bring us to the top of the turn order and to Elise.
Okay. If I got up here and tried to shoot over here, would Tyrant Bane be in the way?
If you were to be right here.
Yeah.
I'd say he would have half cover. But, I mean, I'd say the Brood Guard would have half cover, but you could potentially shoot around him.
I'll just shits and giggles. We'll give it a shot. Bonus action, move Hunter's Mark over to him.
Okay.
I get 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
26.
Roll all the damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's 20 points of damage. Yeah, that shot. That did a number on him, but he's still barely standing.
Alright, here comes the second shot. 25.
That will hit.
And Hunter's Mark. So 12 total.
Yeah, as your 2 arrows, one lands resemblandly in the chest and the other matches as he reels his head back in pain. You shoot it right under the chin as he drops to the floor dead.
Tyrant Bane, let's go! And I'm gonna use my last 10 feet of movement back here.
Alright.
And that's the end of my turn.
Alright, Kawasha is going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That'll get him just to the start of the exit for the cave. That'll bring us to Tyrant Bane.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up Wick like a football and go ahead and use a dash action as fast as I can.
Alright.
Bonus action. Run!
Whee!
I'll say
Alright.
because Wick's a small creature, you can carry him without any movement penalties, so.
20, 30. Checking what my movement is.
I just imagine
Alright.
I just imagine Tyrant Bane like comes towards Elise and like Elise like goes to like flatten herself out of the way, but it doesn't matter because Tyrant Bane just like jukes his way out back through
60.
into the hallway.
Then plops you down. Tyrant Bane looks fucked up. He is oozing blood through his fur.
And I believe at this point this does trigger your held action, Dan.
It sure does. And let's see, I've got a 3rd level slot. That's what I'm using.
Alright.
Refreshing that moonbeam, make sure they aren't getting past us.
Alright. So that gets you to there. Anything else for your turn there, Tyrant Bane?
No, that's it.
Alright.
If there was a snake in my way, boy howdy, it would have been punted like a football, but no.
Alright. The 3 warriors that are up here, they're going to hold their actions. Once Elise runs past, then they will move. And next up will be Orvex. He is going to hightail it out of here. 30.
Why is one of the Sunblades Hunters marked?
I am not sure to be. Oh, it's because I forgot to take off the mark from. Oh, that one. I was like, that one. I can't remember why. I think I might have misclicked the mark on him, but.
I think that was the one who got raised by Tyrant Bane.
Yeah. But, let's see. So that was. Yeah, so Orvex is going to move to there. That'll bring us to Enoch.
Enoch will take a second to peek down, but when he sees that no more slaves are coming, he's just gonna run over here, grab the kid, and just start booking it.
Alright.
Come on, little guy.
Alright. Wick, it's your turn as you're riding piggyback on the back of a bull.
Okay, you guys just keep going. Don't worry, I'm still coming. Don't you worry your pretty little heads. I'm gonna just pop these guys with a spiritual weapon.
Okay. Alright, so which one are you attacking?
I'm
Oh,
gonna use inspiration. Yep.
Okay.
Never mind.
Ah!
Oh, wow.
Skeleton.
That's okay. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Everybody form on the orderly line. Oh, I have a pumpkin. By the way, there's still one more.
He's just gonna pick it up. Just hold it out for anybody.
There's like
Alright.
one of the Minotaur with like 5 HP, right? The one that Tyrant Bane picked up.
Mm-hmm.
We probably use it the most.
Actually, it's probably Tyrant Bane. Really.
Oh yeah, Tyrant Bane also has taken quite a beating, hasn't he?
Yep.
Oh, I've been beaten like a frisbee. That doesn't make any sense, but you can cut chocolate up to the head wound.
I mean, if it was, beaten by a dog, could be.
I've been
Yeah.
beaten up by a dog. Thank you. Owe you my life.
Yuki didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, Yuki's innocent. I won't stand by for
I've
this
been beaten.
man.
Yeah,
Dog made of snakes.
but Yuki would gnaw on a frisbee. So-
You would, yeah.
I'm sorry, I now
do
just
remember
want to follow the sci-fi original series of Snake Dog.
that. Yes.
She would probably also gnaw on a steak bone, just saying.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, as these brute guards make their way down the hallway, this
Hey,
one
you
just
skip
kind
my
of
turn.
sees the light and just kind of goes, reaches out and touches the moonbeam. Not enough to do any damage to it, but it just kind of flinches as it pulls his hand like, light bad! As Zeno, you hear yelling out in a mixture of common and draconic, light bad!
I can see through the moonbeam, correct?
Yes, you can.
Can I just?
Hear that?
Yeah, Zeno, you hear that.
No, I'm saying where do I hear that? 'Cause I'm down here.
Oh, you hear it coming from the, Oh, it's very loud, but you're faintly hear it.
Just
Sounds like it's coming from this direction.
Elise hears that and as a free action just like makes the like come get us hands towards the guy.
Alright. Zeno, it's your turn.
Everyone's going this way, right?
I
Yeah,
don't-
you saw everybody peeling up behind you, and as they kind of made their way around to the right, that's where you last saw them run.
So out of my curiosity, have these guys just given up on life over here?
Yeah.
Seems like
Pretty
it.
much.
Oh, I'm right here.
You mean the other slaves?
That's about
These guys.
the max I can go.
No, the guys over here that are still in the pit.
Yeah, the Snockies.
They're just,
Rockies.
holding defensive position, standing guard.
Okay, fair enough. I was just curious. They haven't moved in a while.
Yeah.
They're cowards.
They did seem to be the ones with the higher int.
Yeah.
They you could say that they're the spellcasters.
Alright. Anything else for your turn, Zeno?
That's it.
Alright, damn.
Meadows is in that mode of get the hell out of here.
I'm gonna be a shit. I'm gonna move this on top of them and then move it back just to do damage.
Okay, sure.
So that'd be
They both
20 if
fail.
they fail. They take 20 damage.
Oh, yeah, they get lit up. See? Fire bad!
And then you could use a demonstration! And then he'll leave.
I love that they're both talking like Frankenstein's
I burnt
monster. and
this
you're-
snake in half and fixed him up with the power Flex Seal.
Fix it with the power of the moon! I love you, moon gun!
Bang, bang, bang.
Oh god, you're just Moonraker up in here.
Yes.
Alright. The boy is going to continue to run. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Kid just runs past Enoch. Yeah, that's it. Ah, dear. Oh, this has been a day.
Alright. To Elise.
Alright. So they're just like, oh god, oh okay, fire burn, and I just, if you think that's bad, bonus action hunter's mark.
I love how we're running, but still, you know what? We could kill some more.
I mean, honestly, we could.
I mean, at this point, we have a choke point.
We just needed a better spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not be spread out.
Yeah, you know what? At least as a free action is just gonna look back and say, we have a choke point now. Should we keep going, or are we still in retreat mode?
Lure them! I can still fight!
No, you can't!
Alright, at least it's gonna... You know the drill, kids. Bonus action hunter's mark. Let's go. 18.
Roll all the damage.
Yeah.
For a total of 11. Still barely standing.
Alright, second shot. 21.
Hits. Roll damage.
Another 6.
Plus Hunter's Mark.
9.
Also, someone just
Just
reminded me
enough to take him down.
9.
As you land your arrow in the head, and he flies backward and falls onto the ground dead.
25, 30. I'm gonna get right here.
Alright. So as they have held their actions, they're going to take a few steps back to help cover the exit. And actually, they'll wind up forming a wall in front of Tyrant Bane.
A literal wall of beef.
Engage Phalanx protocol.
Alright, next up is Kawasha. He just kind of looks back here at everything else that's going on. He's going to dash. For 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And he's going to dash off the map. Into the tunnel. Next up is to Tyrant Bane.
Quasha's gonna run up out of the tunnel. Let's see. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself. That seems smart.
Smart.
Self-care, my friend.
Self-care day for the Mooka. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, hold on. You know what? I'm just gonna roll 1d8 plus my spellcasting thing. That's how much we're gonna do. I'm gonna use the dice roller.
Good old-fashioned dice roller.
There you go. And do... What is that? 1d8 plus 3? Sweet, I can do 1d8 plus 3. I wanted it to be higher, but that's fine too.
Gentle reminder that I am holding out a healing pumpkin.
Bonus action, eat that pumpkin.
Alright, it is 3d6? 3d6, I think.
Yes.
You'd think that after how many months of playing this, I would remember by now.
It's
You
fine,
also
Caitlin.
took a 2-week break.
Is it 3d6 plus anything? Or just 3d6?
It's just 3d6. Restore yeah.
Oh, yeah, nope. That fills me with reckless confidence, but I can only have played a character. Alright!
I can play D&D now.
Alright. My Tyrant Bane will go ahead and just shake his head side to side. Look at a cow doing that, it's kind of funny.
Just tongue just flapping.
And then I'll look back. We can fortify this position. Lure them to us.
Oh, good, I can do that.
We'll do it together. And that'll be my turn. I'm gonna hold an action. I'm gonna go ahead and bull rush the first thing that gets within dash distance.
Alright. So, hearing your orders,
Go right
the
here.
Minotaurs are going to sit right along here and ready action to attack anything else that comes through, leaving a nice wide open lane for you to charge through.
Clang, clang, clang goes a trolley. Yeah, when they get right to that position, I'm gonna go ahead and charge them and keep them in the moonbeam. Called a moo cow defense system.
Orvix just kind of looks back at this point and says, he stops hearing the commotion that's going on back there. I'm getting the signals again. Do we fight or do we flight?
No, we
Looking
just
up the
need
dam.
We just need a better spot.
Enoch just looks to him, still bleeding. He's just like, get with Kawasha and make sure the kid's safe.
Right. 5, 10, 50, 20. He's going to use a cutting action to dash. And he's going to grab the child and drag him off the map. And that will then bring us to Enoch.
Enoch is just going to stumble his way into here, post up against this wall, and just be like, ugh. And we'll use a bonus action to summon his sword back. And just kind of hold it up and point vaguely in the direction of the door.
If I had any more lay on hands, I'd cure your poison to those between you or bringing a cow back from the verge of the meat market.
Nah, this is fine. This is fine. I just have disadvantage on skill checks and attack rolls.
I'm fine. Vomits bone spurs. I'm good.
Yeah, I already did that on Xeno's shoes, remember?
Hold on. Nope, ignore that for a moment. I just wanted to read that.
That's fine for a second. There's just like Enoch. Oh god!
That's what I wanted. Jeez.
Wick sudden heel turn.
Okay, no.
Decides to whip this one Minotaur because it looked at him funny.
But yeah, Enoch will just hold an action to Eldritch Blast, and that ends his turn.
All right. Next up will be Wick.
Get over here.
He's gonna thorn whip this one.
All right. So he's
Get over here.
Walk over in this direction.
Thorn whip. All right. Go ahead and make a spell attack against him.
Well,
Okay.
technically Wick already did because they accidentally rolled.
I did, yes, 21.
Oh, 21 hits.
3 piercing, and he gets 10 feet closer to me.
Well, I'm gonna get close.
Which
All
means
digits
he
pointing
gets
into the
pulled
moonbeam.
into the moonbeam.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna roll those 3d10.
And the Spirit Guardians on
And the
top
Spirit
of that.
Guardians.
That's another 20 if he fails my moonbeam.
And the brain
Alright.
damage.
So first will be Spirit Guardians because that's close. Pass, so he takes 7. And then now he takes the Wisdom save for that. He fails. He just between. It's like seriously. As he just collapses into a
big
pot.
words.
Also, Wick still has spiritual weapon up.
Yep, for bonus action. Did that move? He was there, right?
I accidentally moved it, so yeah, it should have been
Okay,
right here.
so yeah, then bonus action is to smack that one.
Okay.
Spiritual guide. Fishki.
8.
Yes. That's fine. I got one.
Yeah.
Would there happen to be a pumpkin on this boy?
Let's
Or
see.
did the moonbeam kill it? What killed it?
I think it was the moonbeam.
That's a good question. Yeah, the moonbeam actually killed him.
Heck.
So
Okay, that's fine. That's all I can do.
all right. next up is the Yuan-Ti. And then let's see.
Run into the moonbeam, you cowards!
Now lick it.
I mean, technically you can move it now.
This is true.
Yeah,
Now that
Yuan-
we're actually staying.
This beer guy's just gonna take a 5-foot step back, seeing the tunnel of death that just opened up. And, like, you just kind of see him, just turn around like, "Meh." You hear them, mutter something, that you can't quite recognize. And then... let's see. I'm gonna roll for something else to happen.
No, you don't need to do that.
That's ridiculous. We don't need that.
Has...
Not today.
no, it's fine. Well, that's all that really happens this turn, so that'll bring us to Zeno. Zeno?
Dinner?
Baluna?
So,
Luna, you there?
I'm gonna hold action. Zeno's gonna yell, "Hey, everyone, get the hell out of here!" And like, basically call everyone to get out of that cave and hold action to shoot a crossbow at anything that comes out that's not friendly. So like anything that comes out of here that's like an enemy is gonna get hit by a crossbow bullet.
Okay. Alright, so just don't mind me, just taking care of some other stuff in the background. It's fine.
Sure, it's nothing to worry about at all.
Oh, that's not what I want. It's that one.
What's going on? I guess Dan will look at Zeno. So should I not go in there to move the moonbeam, or be good?
I think at this point we probably need to get the hell out of here and regroup.
Oh, I agree. It's just seems the rest of the group's intent on, killing some more Sneeple.
Well, if you can go inside and tell them to get the hell out, that'd be better.
All right then. See what I can do.
Alright, so Dan.
Dan's gonna move into the room. Zeno thinks we should probably leave. Just, throwing the message out there. Meanwhile, should I keep the moonbeam where it is? Or should I just obliterate some Yuan-Ti in the room ahead?
Wicked just looks back at him and point.
There's just one more. Just
I
one.
counted 6 more ahead when we were in there. My brothers and I.
I think we've eliminated enough of them that we might be able to push a counterattack.
No,
All right.
I do think we should at least leave. But there is just one more.
Fair
least
enough.
right
There's
there.
also 2 more over that way. We don't know what they'll do, but I'll
Oh,
try
don't
to...
I'll cover us. It's okay.
Meanwhile,
Alright.
Enoch's just leaning against the wall. This might be the poison affecting my brain, but for once I agree with Zeno.
Alright. Well,
Nice team.
gonna properly obliterate one Yuan-Ti, hopefully. That'll be a 25 on a failure.
That would obliterate them.
It's a
Click
con
drag.
save.
Let's see. What's your DC again?
My DC is 14.
He passed with a 14.
Ah. Well, we'll take half of that.
So 12. It's looking rough.
All right.
And next, let's see anything else then.
Nope. I think I'm good.
Alright, next up is the counter. It's just gonna keep running. Back to the top with Elise.
All right.
Oh shoot, does my moonbeam run out? I don't think so. I think I got a little bit longer.
And you
Just a minute,
recast
right?
it, so it started over.
No, or not moonbeam, mirror image I meant.
It lasts for a minute, so
I think we're nearing the end of it for sure, but I think I still have it for a little bit longer.
Alright.
Dungeon crawls, whenever the duration of your spells actually matter.
Yeah.
Yep.
We are.
Yeah, you
just
can see that one up there.
He's still alive, correct?
Correct.
All right. Well, he's getting marked,
Okay.
and I could shoot our wick from this position. So, Elise is just gonna kind of like put a hand on Wick's shoulder and then just raise the bow, and just raise the bow right over him. 28.
Roll all the damage.
16.
Still barely standing.
22.
Hits.
5 and Hunter's Mark 6.
And he falls over dead.
Alright. Elise is just going to look at Tyron Bane, Dan, Enoch, and Wick, and I guess, and also the Sunblades, and just say, alright, where do we stand? I think we can make a counterattack, but if we feel like we need to regroup and regain our abilities, I'll go whatever direction you guys want.
Like, just looks up at her.
Everyone is hurt. We should rest. Go ahead, I will cover.
Elise will nod.
We'll cover to make sure everyone else leaves. Then we'll fall back. I'll look at the most wounded Minotaur. Go with them. You've done enough.
Elise will look at Wick. There might be some people in the Acid Pit room still. Do you want to take care of them, or should we leave them be?
No, we go.
I mean, we have to
That'll-
come back anyway, so...
And that'll be turn.
Washa, who's just off the map. Tyrant Bane, it's your turn.
Alright. Let's see. If everybody is of the agreement that we're all going to go ahead and fall back right now, with 6 Sneeple left to go, and my armor probably gonna wear in the next 4 times that Milla says Tyrant Bane. Alright. I will make a call in Omuin that means to the Minotaurs, yo, it's time we got the fuck out of here.
Alright.
So, and then we are going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. Oh, that's a big cow movement. It's a big move for a big cow. Alright.
Big ball energy.
There you go.
Alright.
We are leaving!
You hear them chime back at Olmu, yes, brother. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. They're able to dash to about there. This one is going to move 5, 30, 5, 10, 25, 30. Gets dashed to about there. Then it's back to Enoch.
Enoch just looks to Dan, and Dan, I need you to understand the seriousness of what Enoch's about to do. But before that, I just remembered something. Milla, did you see that thing I left in the Discord?
Huh. Well, Let's see. Call high or low?
Oh, let's go high.
You know what? On this box, on this one over here, yeah, you do happen to see a rather nice looking box sitting right on this little workbench over here.
Yeah, something in Enoch's brain tells him to do something, so he walks over. He sees this box. He just grabs it, attaches it to his belt, then he looks up to Dan, and he does his best Wick impersonation. Uppies. I will hold my action to get on Dan's broom when it is his turn.
All right.
I like how the best Wick impersonation. Uppies.
You gotta remember, Enoch very much vibes with Wick. So when he is at his worst, he's just like, you know what would Wick do? Wick comes out alright pretty often.
You know, except for assassin fights and all that stuff, and just shakily holding up their thumb. Yeah, Wick turns out just fine.
Pretty often. Doesn't mean all the time, but
Of
pretty
course.
often.
But let's also look at how often Enoch is just on the ground bloody. Yeah, no, he's looking for an upgrade.
Yep. All right. So speaking of things that should be flattered by imitation, Wick.
Alright, can I hold a move action?
You can, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna hold an action to wait for Elise to move, and I'm going to cover people. I'm gonna cover the exit.
Okay. Alright, going on up here. Which I'm just gonna hide this area again because you can't really see that much farther into the temple up here.
I mean, we saw the giant blood broth and everything else. I think we got all we need to know about that room.
No, I think we got the gist of what that room's deal is.
The Snake-nasium. Or Snasium, if you will.
Yeah.
Alright, I need to get the right one.
I mean, if there's a hole in the ceiling that led to like the sun shining down, we could call it a Snolarium.
Good.
That does make me think, Rabbit, you probably appreciate what I named the last YouTube episode. I gave up in the middle of the night because I was uploading it like I want to say 3 in the morning, and I was just like, you know what? Sneeple Chasers.
Sneeple Chasers.
Though, the second after I posted that, Citric was like, you know what you should have named it? Sneeple Clamps.
You know, you want to know what, since we're hunting down a prime snake in this area, you can call this episode Very Important Snerson.
Oh, that's good. I'm actually writing that one down in the Discord.
There you go. The funny man strikes again like a werewolf.
How?
Can I
Alright.
have a second to go to the bathroom real quick? Yeah, my turn's coming up soon.
Yeah, yeah, you can go ahead and probably go, probably either finish up this turn of initiative and maybe take like a quick break, otherwise unless initiative ends early. Dan! Not Dan. Zeno, it's your turn.
Wrong Dan, but yes.
Yes.
So, Zeno is gonna be yelling at everyone, "Get out here! I'll cover you!" And any of the bulls right now is actually walking. See him on a knee with a crossbow pointed right at that door. If like I said, still holding that action. If anything unfriendly comes through, is getting shot.
All right. That'll bring us to Dan.
Alright, so first things first, before I pick up Enoch, we're just going to move this back over here to properly cover our exit. And Dan's going to fly over and go down, Please keep your hands on the broom while it is in motion. We thank you for using Air Dan.
Enoch literally just flops over, like, his middle. It just makes a C across the back, just laying.
And then Dan will fly out to right here.
Alright. Alright, next up is Elise. Unless.
Okay,
So, I guess it kind of depends on, how everything else is going to be faring.
There you go.
Wick and Elise being,
I'm back.
at the front line of this.
Welcome back.
theoretically. Is he still in that room?
Oh my lord, I am waiting for you to move. God.
Yeah, holy crap, I completely forgot there was one of them in there. Yeah, he just kind of stayed back and let the other Indians do the work, so.
Okay. So Wick is probably not going to like me for this.
No.
And Dana's probably going to think that I'm crazy.
Yes.
But in the midst of doing one final fuck you moment to these snake people.
Do remember that this is going to do 3d10 damage to you.
Yeah, this is my level 3 moonbeam.
I can take the hit.
Alright.
Let me just put that. I can take the hit. Even if it's max damage, I can take the hit.
Okay.
If I get right here dead center, can I see him?
I'd say from that, with the orange gray, he would have 3/4 cover.
What about right here?
Still 3/4 cover because of the doorway.
Okay. Right in front of the doorway.
You can see him there.
Okay. Okay. You know what? 5, 10, 15, 20. Roll your moonbeam damage, Dan.
Roll your con save. That would be 17 on a fail.
13?
That is a fail by 1 point.
Alright, I take 17 damage.
Use your inspiration, dipshit succeeded!
Alright, no, you know what?
Right.
Yep,
Yes,
he is right.
Right.
Yeah.
Nat 20!
There you go!
Yeah, so you only take 8 points of
Hey,
damage.
Choco, what are you saying?
Thank you.
You're welcome!
What can I say except we take those?
We like to have fun here.
We
Alright.
do.
Bonus action,
Stop
Hunter's
putting the
Mark this
fear in
time.
me!
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark, one last middle finger. 18.
That hits.
I'm assuming he's taken damage already.
Yep.
Alright, that's 15 points of damage for shot 1.
Alright. Starting to look bloodied.
And now shot number 2. 17.
That also hits.
6, and Hunter's is 2. 8 points of damage.
So 8. Alright.
You mad lad.
Lord, I am so sorry. The spirit grabbed me. I couldn't be held responsible for that. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Alright.
Alright, hold on, I still have movement.
Yep.
20, 25, 30, 35.
Alright,
Alright.
I'm gonna roll that second moonbeam for
Yeah.
going through
No,
it.
no, because I never left the space.
Yeah, that's fine. He doesn't take the damage. She doesn't take the damage the
Yeah,
second
I
time.
never left the space. I was right on the edge, still inside the moonbeam.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
There you go.
So-
There's my one final middle finger to these guys.
Alright.
I'm done now.
And with that, Wick, does that trigger your held movement? That you see Elise turning around?
One slow, menacing step behind her.
Worth it.
Alright. Tyrant Bane.
Was it really?
What's it?
It was to me.
Was it?
Just Elise looking like tattered, slightly burnt, just walking down the corridor, and Wick just standing, nonchalantly right behind him, just gee.
Elise goes to turn and literally just while Stone Cold just throws the double middle fingers towards the snake and walks out.
Alright.
Jesus Christ.
Tiger Bane, I'm assuming you're going to dash out into the tunnel?
I'm going to make sure everyone else dashes out the tunnel. So I'm going to go ahead and stay right here. Everybody run past me. I'm going to hold this space to hold off any Sneeple who might come through.
Alright.
I doubt there will be Sneeple, but I figured we'd just watch the hole.
So would it be safe to assume you're holding a movement action once everybody else gets past you? Then
yeah, I'm holding a move once everyone gets past me, or I'm holding a reaction in case anybody untoward gets toward me.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, invisible Sneeple. That can happen, I'm sure.
Shrugs. Alright, so you're gonna hold your turn. The Sunblades are going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They're going to dash through the tunnel. And they're able to get just off of the map. And that brings us then to Enoch. You're starting to feel a little bit queasy with the poison condition as you're flying around on the back of Dan's broom.
Just anime like rainbows at his mouth as he's just, again, bent C on Dan's broom back, just laying down.
I like to imagine it's more like Natsu from Fairy Tail, just like, absolutely down, or like...
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh my
Yep.
god.
God, how long has it been since I heard of Fairy Tail? Jesus. Amazing.
I remember when it was a good show.
Alright.
Oh, you and me have stories, I sure.
Alright, Wick.
I think I dropped off around the Tartarus arc.
I dropped off just before the Great Clock arc started getting into it.
Alright, I fell off before the time skip stuff. But anyway, Wick, it's your turn.
It's a pity you're a Fae, because I don't think this would work.
You can't cast sleep on him, no.
No, that's not even what I don't remember if they're immune to charms.
I have advantage on saving throws versus charmed.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, just because he's very angry right now. He's gonna use his helm. You feel an invasion in your mind. He casts suggestion.
Okay. You know what? Screw it. I choose to fail.
Okay.
Alright.
You just hear run.
Run full dash towards the exit.
You did.
Creative use of a suggestion. I like it. Just
Please.
go! Exit now!
Please leave in an orderly fashion.
Elise is gonna run down the hallway like this gif.
Alright. So that was your action to use the helm. And you're just gonna wait to move then?
Yeah, that was basically
Alright.
his action. So yeah, he's going to just wait until she's gone.
Alright.
Still worth it.
Alright, so...
I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out here right now, Graven. You put the fear in me with your characters.
Good.
Alright, so that's Yuanti stuff that's happening there. Oh, I almost forgot about this other thing up here.
Embrace the dark side.
I will.
I missed out on so many quotes on Star Wars Day.
Taking
Alright,
a
that
break right now,
concludes
by the way.
Alright.
I saved my Star Wars tweet as a draft, and I never sent it.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, no, my tweet was Jar Jar Binks for President 2024.
Hey, you know what? We never technically saw him die, so he could show up in Kenobi.
I just imagine Adam would be like, Mr. Jar Jar Binks! Mr. I approve this message!
You do that really well.
That was really well, yes.
No, it reminds me of something my friend told me today going, I don't know why you try to do tweets like that. Every day on Twitter, your main goal is to not be the main character of Twitter. Don't do that.
Yep.
What is that? 1,000 terrible things.
All right, Dan.
You skipped my turn.
Oh,
Time to fly.
Zeno goes, though.
Oh, Zeno. Time to run, or not. Up to you.
I'm trying to... I forgot about the snapping thing.
"30 feet will get you to either of those squares, and then you can dash in order to make your way through the tunnel."
I was saying, like, that's what Zeno's gonna do. He's just gonna dash all the way, like, end up, like, right here.
All right.
Or... I'll say right there, and we'll just go from there.
Yep, close enough.
He's like, we need to get out of here!
All right, now it's your turn, Dan.
Alright. So, Dan will look at Zeno, probably still vomiting off the side of his broom.
Or Enoch.
Or Enoch, rather, not Zeno. Well,
Zeno's vomiting, but for a completely different reason.
Yeah. Well, Enoch, if Wick can't square you away, I think I have something that'll help with your current predicament. Meanwhile, and he's gonna fly all the way out of here off the map because with Dash, he has 100 feet of movement.
All right. You managed to catch up to Orvex, the boy, Kawasha, and the Sunblaze as they're all just kind of running, barreling out of this tunnel. And you're still got a ways to go yet before you see daylight. And we'll resolve that later. Boy's just gonna keep running. Elise, it's now your turn.
Boop.
You're dashing.
Yep.
Alright, that'll bring us that to Tyrant Bane. Still gonna stay there, wait for everybody else to get past them.
Yes.
Alright. Then it's to flash cut to Enoch, just on the broom.
I want to imagine Dan's only 5 feet off the ground, so his hand that's still a rapier just kicking up sparks as it drags across the floor. But yeah, no, that's it for me.
All right, Wick, you finally see Elise barreling out of the room.
His angry little pinpricks of light return to normal.
All right. So
there's a darkness inside you, Wick.
But you can't have darkness without light.
I was just about to say, what do you think the candle's for?
Yeah.
I've only used Cossphere once. I can be angry.
Sometimes darkness can show you the light.
Kingdom Hearts.
So I'm sorry, what did I just miss there?
I hear the squeak of Sora's clown shoes.
So
Something light, something darkness, something Kingdom Hearts.
Something Star Wars, Sith, Jedi, Sith, all that.
But which one of the casters is Donald?
Let's see, doesn't heal anybody, randomly does stuff you don't want him to do. That's Zeno to a T.
Mm-hmm. So
you are the Donald of my friends.
all right. So, for the sake of brevity, since everybody's finally making their way up, I'll go ahead and finally bring us out of initiative as everybody is able to make their way out past the exit. Tyrant Bane, you finally see Elise booking it past you, and Blick following suit, and you manage to bring up the rear. And we'll go ahead and move you guys up to the map of Omu once more.
I've never been so happy to see it.
After about 5 minutes of running through these tunnels, you finally manage to break yourselves through the brush back onto the surface. Where it is currently lightly raining.
Alright, I think we went through that the wrong way. Which is saying a lot considering it's me saying that.
We heavily diminished their numbers. If we can fortify and build a defensive position here, we can probably rest up and go back in.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the only problem was that we didn't get that one Yuan-Ti that ran off to alert everybody. So we could have done better, but I think this is pretty good.
They'll mostly rearrange and change their guard positions and schedules, so there'll probably be a completely different layout when we go back in there.
I mean, of course they'll be on high alert, but they're also going to have to clean up a lot of corpses.
I think I counted at least 20.
And after we go ahead and get some rest and our powers restored, there'll be a lot less of them, and I'll clap you on the back.
One would hope, yes.
All right. Well,
Enoch just starts.
That could have gone a lot worse. Kawasha, I've never seen a man quite like yours fight so hard.
I'm rather surprised I was able to fend them off as well as I did, but he just kind of looks down and thinks for a second. I suppose for a new fervor for fighting for Kupalue perhaps might have sparked something in me, especially considering these creatures have dealt so much with undead.
I never remember to ask, but you are native to this land, correct? Judging by your garb. Then our goals are aligned then. Fantastic.
In a way.
This talk is very pleasant and all, but we should get away from the temple.
Oh, yes. I will scoop up Wick in one hand and just move. When you mention that, he sheepishly sidesteps away from them.
We should go to one of these empty houses and just camp out for the night.
Yes.
Enoch just starts waving. I was gonna say Enoch just starts waving for one of the Sunblades. You take Kid back to your temple.
With some rest, I'll be able to go ahead and fix him right up. Don't worry.
Oh, I also have some wild root, and I can juice that up for him, and that should help fix him up.
Oh,
either or.
Yes, that'd be wonderful, actually.
All right.
For right now, I will take my battle axe and I will find some decent wood to make some more javelins out of.
All right. Go ahead and make a survival check for me there, Tyrant Bane.
Oh boy.
Boy, let's go.
7. Help me find a tree.
You find a tree, yes. And on it there is a lone single branch that is just right at your head. And yeah, you could probably use that for a javelin.
There we go. This will work well.
Granted, it's a little more jagged in a couple spots. It's not perfectly straight, but probably serviceable.
That just means it's harder for them to pull out once he hits him with it.
I will, well, actually, no. I'm handing this off to one of the Sunblades, just in case you need to hunt something on your way back.
And as they just kind of look at their short swords, shame that Those blessed UNT took our gear when they captured us.
I believe, if it's all right with everyone else, the armor and arms that you have should be able to go ahead and see you back to the commander.
I do not mind.
Enoch just raises a shaky thumbs up.
Where were they at? We've been in there for quite a long time. I'm not sure if, let me just get back to my notes here.
We're
not sure where Viosa was making their camp.
Oh. What was his name again? I thought I wrote down the name.
I'm pretty sure that was
Viosa Bravestriker.
Bravestriker moved the camp a little while ago. If you go south, at the stone stairs, just head up that and down the path. It's right next to the Temple of Unk.
Oh, there. All right, child. You'll be safe with us. As the child just kind of looks up and says, okay. Thank you, I guess.
Of course.
He just kind of looks around.
Do not worry, they are very kind. You will be safe.
Enoch just slowly just goes, bulls are always better than snakes.
That we are. You'd be hard pressed to find better company. Yes, I do have one of these.
All right. So your brothers in arms, with their bit of composure regained as they finally make their way to the surface, they go and begin to escort the boy off site, and he just turns and says, thank you again.
Of course.
Back to this view. All right. So, as they begin to make their way back towards the Temple of Unk, where are you guys wanting to hold up then for tonight?
Any nice empty house will probably do. Maybe a little ways away from the temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, maybe we could either head to here looks good, or maybe here.
Zeno's gonna, once we figure out everything that's gonna go on, or we're gonna be, like, Zeno's gonna perk up. Guys, I might have an idea.
I'm welcome to hear it.
You guys remember those kobolds?
I am no longer a part of this conversation.
Apologies, Terrorbean.
In the marketplace, they'll say.
This many snake people like that will definitely give them a challenge to keeping this place of their own, like they want to. Try to if they could help us out.
They didn't seem like the helpful sort with their leader. He seemed very adamant about keeping his own place to himself and his people.
It was also quite far away.
Yeah, that's quite a trek back.
That's fair.
Also, their leader was 10 pounds of crazy in a 1 pound bag.
Yes, but that we could have used to our advantage. Have them have them attack the small fry while we try to move on to the big one.
Well, the problem is actually getting them to be on our side at all. Like,
Oh, I think that part probably would have been fine. I just think it's quite far away.
I would just
Plus
like
the
to find
crazy.
I would just like to find a place to lay down and stop vomiting. Ugh.
I need to.
Have some.
Yes, we should rest.
I really need to get you that wild root juice.
So, as a lot of you begin to make your way down into this ruin over here, let's see. Fun, roll a percentile for me.
Okie dokie. 13. Oh, that's lucky.
Ha! In fact, you can say it is. As you go to look in that house, it is empty.
Yeah.
So, I realized I actually had one more, second level spell.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm being a silly Goofy Cooper.
Oh.
Here you go.
Where goes the reach out and touch? Oh,
So I was so preoccupied with all the snakes.
As Wick goes to cast Lesser Restoration upon Enoch. Enoch, immediately you feel a wave of relief as all signs of the poison that was plaguing you are drawn out from you.
Oh, thank you, Wick. Bless Shanti.
Please, Shanti. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I was so preoccupied with everything else, I forgot I had one more.
And was pulling out his wild root, then just puts it back into his bag.
Keep that fresh. We might need that
Never
later.
mind.
I was about to say, Dan, you might want to start juicing those, because I got a feeling snakes and poison go hand in hand. Oh, okay, it's good. I'm good now. Why was there so much? Just a sec. Why was there so much corn?
Is it a
Corn?
Sorry.
Sounds
Just,
All I saw was rainbows.
but yeah.
What is corn? So go on.
Yeah, both Tyrant and Kawash are just looking at you going, what is corn?
Corn. It's a grain that is naturally grown in more drier arid climates, but it is often either used as a grain or people eat it straight from the it's interesting, and he just Orvix kind of goes about a convoluted way of explaining to you that yes, this it's basically like a grass, but it's a very tall grass, and on each of them are these two growths from them called ears, and that is what the seeds for this thing are on, which are called
Eat
kernels.
these seeds.
Yeah, you can eat them as at whole. You could grind them in for various things, or certain things of corn can be actually eaten, and the seeds can be quite juicy before they ripen. They often like to fry them up or cook them over a fire.
And they have these at this Sword Coast you came from.
Yeah, it's definitely very common over there. Along with wheat being another keen crop as well.
It's a very tasty vegetable.
I would like to try this one day.
Well, if you make your way back to Nyanzaru, I suppose it might take a long time to possibly import it, but
Yes, Tyrant Band, I feel like you of all people would especially enjoy it.
He looks at Kawasha beaming. Think of the trade we could do when we restore Omu. Oh.
Gentlemen, behold, corn.
oh, wow, okay, this is pretty nice. Yeah, I am kind of hungry.
Good. Now let the mating begin.
I am kind of hungry. It wasn't different at all, is it, Steve?
100 years later, 100 years later, there's an influx of Minotaurs in that city.
God help the beholder who lives below it. Just the wall caves down. There's 100 Minotaur going, we've come for the corn.
Here's a stampede coming into his lair.
Wait till someone explains to them that you can ferment corn into whiskey.
Ah, delicious.
Stamping goes faster.
just waiting for the fact that Tyrant Bay, once he realizes he eats all this corn, he's gained a lot of weight. Wait, I'm corn-fed beef.
Oh no!
All right.
So, for the sake of brevity, and you guys managed to find this house to lay up in. You managed to rest in, and because you finally have a chance for an opportunity for a long rest, and you're at this point, you guys level up. You're level 8.
Hey!
Yes!
That's good.
All right.
And now, Milla, can I say what I found in the place?
You find an upgrade kit.
Well, kind of. I asked Milla if I found the components for the 4th level spell I took last level up. And
Yes, which was the bucks.
yes.
Bucks.
So I now have a very important thing that might even out our next encounter. And something that might be very helpful to Tyrant Bane, because I know what my next spell is going to be.
Ooh, fun. Fun.
I do have a quick question before I start doing my level up. To make the wild root juice, do I need to roll anything, or can I just juice that real quick so we have at least one?
It would be an herbalism tool check.
All right, I will do that.
Yo, I got a
I'm going to
$6
use my
roll.
inspiration. 10.
10? Yeah, you're able to juice it. It's pretty easy to do.
Alright, wild root juice. The rootiest.
Only the rootiest.
Okay, so I go up to...
Okay, that's nice.
Hey, I've got over 50
Oh.
hit points. I'm happy.
I actually hit 50 just now.
I'm over 50 hit points, and I got 2 skills.
Don't forget also that this is level 8, so we can have either a feat or a skill improvement.
Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna go with the skill improvement this time.
I mean, I'm doing that because that increases my AC along with my spell casting, so I'm 17 AC now.
I mean, I was thinking about potentially getting mobile, but then I realized I have the broom, which basically would do the same thing. I don't need to deal with difficult terrain because I'm flying.
Zeno is just that much smarter now.
SMRT smart. SMART smart.
I yeeted a point into strength and a point into charisma.
Nice.
Very nice.
Let me take a look at my stuff. T8. Really score
Ooh, that's gonna be useful. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You guys don't get any context for what I'm doing right now. But no, it's actually possibly very good for us, especially if we need to do that again.
Well, I actually messed up, so now it's just an Enoch.
I was
floating
gonna
on
say
the map.
Enoch's in the water for some random reason.
I was trying to make it so I could drag and drop my spell. Because I get a utility spell now.
Right. So.
And chat now knows my utility spell.
Yahoo.
Yahoo.
No, that wasn't it. I made myself a list somewhere of spells that I was gonna grab. Ah, here it is. Found it. Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
Now, this utility spell would have been a lot more useful when we had to deal with the bridgeless entrance to that one area, but now it's still pretty good.
Oh, right. If I'm gonna do that, I have to pop. Even though I could grab this from the book, I have no funds. I have no way to copy anything from the book we got for turning in the Shield Guardian. So I'm just gonna grab Counterspell now.
Yay!
Welcome to the club.
Solid choice. Counterspell Club, Active Shenanigans.
So next time we fight a mage, and then Enoch uses Counterspell,
No, I'll take
and then
it.
Dan uses Counterspell. I'm sorry, did you want to cast? That's a shame.
Looks over to Zeno. Hey, Does that auto counter spell? Huh?
I mean,
Oh yeah, no, I'm hot shit. I got 76 hit points. I'm good.
Yep.
I'm a beefy
Yep.
boy.
I think if I put one there, yeah, that's a good idea. I think.
There we go. All right.
Sweet, sweet.
No, I'll just make that 18. I think.
I'm now over 60 HP.
Oh.
Oh wait, I
Spike,
forgot. I also
spike,
get an.
spike.
Wait, no, we're at level 8. I'm one away from being able to take an invocation, and be the one that I can take that would help us if anyone falls down.
2 points to intelligence. I now have +4. Yep, +4.
Your spell save's now 15.
Yep.
Yep, same.
I was thinking about maybe putting like 1 point in charisma, but I'm like, no, I can just buff my intelligence up 1. This is much better.
Yeah, we just
How
had.
about you, Caitlin? While you're taking a break.
What?
For your level up ASI or feat?
Oh, I did a wisdom improvement so that way my wisdom saving is a little bit higher now.
Very nice.
Not by a lot, but it's something.
It does help.
Let's see here. There's my half moon. Do I get any? Or not half moon. There we go. Nope. I don't get more class spells till the next level.
Okay, and now at 59 hit points. Okay.
And
Yeah, I'm a warlock. It's basically, hey, do you want the very limited stuff from your spell list? Or do you want the one thing from your expanded spell list?
ooh.
I took the expanded because we have 0 utility in our group. Aside from Wick.
I mean, I have utility spells. It's just they've never come up the situations my spells are good for. We haven't had to infiltrate anything with Disguise Self. I have Fog Cloud, which can be useful. Identify always comes up if we encounter magic items.
But then it's also, I have Detect Magic for free, so it's just like, yeah, it's magic.
But I can tell you what it does if you give me 10 minutes.
I can infer what it does, because I know which ones are dangerous.
Oh, I forget. Can I change out some of my spells? Because I have one spell here that I have never gotten a chance to use, and I feel like I should grab something else if I can.
It would depend if you record stuff in a spell book, because I think if you're similar to Wizard with your homebrew class, you can't replace spells you take. It's the same trade-off.
So, my spells are... I have a ritual book for my ritual spells, but for my regular spells, I memorized them.
Then, I mean, it should say if you're able to, because I know Warlock Homebrew are the ones who made yours, and they're very thorough, so I would just check the main thing where it says for your spell casting, and it will tell you if you can replace spells when you level up. It should be in the middle of the paragraph.
Spellcasting ability, or in...
I would have to pull it up, and I don't want to have a bunch of Adobe coming up on the screen for the stream.
That's fair. Additional which spell? Blah, blah, blah.
But yeah, Enoch will just be looking at that box he took, like, I don't even know why I grabbed this. It was either the poison or the strange voice in my head. I can't even tell anymore, but there's something blinking on my thing. It says I can do something now, so maybe this will be useful. He'll just jingle this metal box.
Ah. Okay, yes, I can replace my spells according to this.
There you go.
Good. Because I grabbed Cackle because Cackle is a fun spell thematically, but every creature within 15 feet that can hear me, and a lot of times that's a lot of my allies, and also the enemies.
There's a reason why I took slow. Just says 6 creatures of your choice.
Yeah. But, like, theoretically, I feel like this works better if you're, person who flies into battle, because what it does is each creature within that range cannot hit you with an opportunity attack for the duration, and they take a wisdom saving throw. If they fail, they take 3d4s, and you can upcast it. But considering I'm always, as far away from melee combat as possible, it's not as useful for me.
I was about to say, you might as well just replace that with an actual attacking spell, because as good a job as Moonbeam does, you kind of are a one-shot.
Yeah.
Moonbeam, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm replacing Flaming Sphere with the thunder equivalent of Moonbeam.
Ah, good. Now we can hit them with fire and, radiant and thunder. Let me see what I can grab here.
It's like as long as it'll do it. Like I was gonna put fly on myself, but then I was like, that can wait. We need to go with what we're gonna be used, or it's gonna be useful right now.
Alright, well, we're pretty close to where we usually end off. Do we want to end it here, or do we want to keep going?
I feel like this is a clean ending.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think so. Plus, it gives me more stuff to clean up for and possibly prepare for our next session as far as how do you want to proceed going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, getting out of that cave was probably like the best idea we could have given ourselves.
Yeah.
We could have taken them.
No. I'm just gonna say, I don't metagame, but I know at least some things about that area. Oh, we made a boo boo.
Yeah. I was starting to suspect that something might have been happening either within the temple-ish area or near the water, which frankly I think we should explore that next time, but I'll just keep that bit.
I could take like 2 snakes. I can't take 10 snakes.
Yeah.
I mean, you did still do the solid job of tanking that stopped us from probably TPKing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holding that line was one of the best things you did for that run, Rabbit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm only bummed that I didn't have an extra thing of darkness, because then I think we really could have done some damage.
That's
But
Yeah, but now we have things that we can strategize for next week. Also, El Robot with the quote of the week already, which apparently goes to Enoch for uppies.
puppies.
All right, well, let's start going around the horn. Caitlin, where can they find you?
Hello, I'm
Caitlin C37. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Caitlin C37, where I do art. Commissions are open, so if you want any paintings, you can find me on there. And tomorrow, not on my channel, but on Probate's channel, I am going to be playing as a Power Ranger for a new Power Rangers game. So look for that tomorrow at 6 o'clock Central.
Yeah, 6 Central.
Power
As
Rangers
a diehard
Gladius.
fan
Let's
of
go.
Power Rangers, I'm going to say I am extremely excited for you to do this because holy crap.
Yep, we are. I'm so excited to play. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I saw a
yeah.
bunch of your
I
I was gonna say I saw a bunch of your guys' character art a few weeks back on Twitter. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a good game.
Yep. That's it for me.
All right, moving down the list. Luna, where can they find you?
You guys can find me at dluna1338 on Twitter. I am gonna start trying to do like shitpost stuff on YouTube at Luna13. Like I did one earlier today that I shared with these guys that they all had a laugh with. So maybe follow that, maybe not. I don't care. But for now, that's it for me.
All right, Milla, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at MillenNinjaNerd, where I usually post a variety of interesting topics. You can also find me occasionally streaming when I have free time at twitch.tv/MillenNinja. And you can also catch me Monday nights at twitch.tv/TheChink, where I play in Trials of Eidos Legacy of the Dealbreakers. And let's just say that, the big bad just killed one of our party members. And, he may also be trying to steal various artifacts and trying to possibly take over the world in his own twisted way, but it may not go as the way he's intended. And he showed his hand, and now the party's trying to show theirs. Tune in then to see how that pans out. But yeah, that's it for me.
All right. Chaco, where can they find you?
Hi, hello. You can find me here on Tuesdays playing Elise. You can find me on Twitter at ChocoZombie101, and you can find me on Twitch at ChocolateZombie101. Good news, I've finally gotten better internet, so I may be doing some experimenting here in the coming days just to see what my connection can handle stream-wise.
If I could give you any advice, one of the best things for starting out, look up a rain meter for your PC and then download it, because that'll tell you your CPU, RAM, and everything usage while you have OBS and whatever you're trying to capture up.
Because I know my current internet is, I went from 100 to 400 meg, so hopefully that's enough.
I mean,
at least to start.
Oh, yeah.
The internet is good, but you also want to see the strain on your computer from just running OBS along with whatever game you're running. That's why I recommend the rain meter. But aside from that, Draco, where can they find you?
Everyone, you can find me on YouTube as Draco Magnius. You can find me on Twitter at DMagnius. And you can find me here on Twitch at Draco_Magnius. I'm streaming Paper Mario Thousand Year Door on Wednesday at 10 p.m. East Standard Time, and Dragon Quest XI on Fridays at the same time. We're about to go on a pirate adventure in Thousand Year Door and in, almost said Dream Drop Distance. In Dragon Quest XI, we're going to Puerto Valor in search for clues on where to go next.
Oh, that sounds fun. Now we move on to our most energetic and fun guest star, Rabbit. Where can they find you?
Hey, what's going on? I'm Rabbit, funny man. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Hey Mr. Rabbit. I stream Monday through Friday. If you like horror games, retro games, and RPGs, that's pretty much my wheelhouse. I've been playing all kinds of things. We just finished up the Stanley Parable today. Then we decided to try out RuneScape 3, which was really a culture shock. I actually really, really like that game. Tune in on Thursday. I'm going to be playing Grandia 2, which is one of my favorite RPGs. And on Wednesday, you can find me playing the Yellow Ranger on Probate's Power Rangers Gladius. That starts at 7 Eastern and 6 Central. You can find that on twitch.tv/probate. There's a 0 instead of a now. There you go. There it is.
Very nice. Congrats.
Alrighty.
Too, dude.
And you guys have already found me here on twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn. And you can see me also on Twitter and YouTube at the same thing, where one very crazy and dedicated person I want to thank, who has been going through and watching everything and possibly just referring it to friends, because apparently in the last 3 to 4 days, view counts on all of the D&D videos as well as some of the streams have gone up. So thank you for that. I want to say at this point, all of the Chult of Personality episodes total to over 200 views, so that's pretty great for us.
Awesome. Thank you, whoever that is.
Yeah, and expect more of Scarlet Nexus and Bravely Default 2 this week, probably sometime around Thursday or Friday. We'll see what we're doing when those come around. And then on Saturday, we return back to Saved by the Spell, where, quick just point of housekeeping, we realized we messed up rolling some stats, so 2 characters had to re-roll stats, and now we are much more in tune with the rest of the party. So yay! I can actually cast spells at people, and they will fail them now.
Hooray!
Yeah. But other than that, it is time for us to find someone to raid. I see Cheru and Connor.
Ooh. Let's see. Who else do I also see? Yeah. Cheru, Connor. Yeah, those seem like good choices.
Alright, has anyone got a problem with us hitting up one Distortion Devil?
Let's do it.
Always fun to raid, Connor.
Alright, how about for raid message, just run from the snakes?
Run from the snakes.
Run from the snakes.
Run from the snakes.
Alright,
Nice.
we want to thank you all
I
for
feel like
coming
that's a
out.
universal thing. Like, yeah, that's something you need to run away from.
Yeah. Alright, well, thank you all for coming out, and we will see you next week.
Absolutely. Have yourself a good night, everybody.
Until then.